I'm here with Angela Landeros, and she has a food flog. It's really a food log, but she calls it the food flog, which is like an encyclopedia, a museum on her journey. Could you please tell us, Angela, why you did this?
I got started after my diagnosis of multiple sclerosis and linking my symptoms to food sensitivities. So although the doctors say these are MS symptoms, they were really food sensitivity symptoms, from numbness and tingling to just a difficulty walking and difficulty thinking. I mean, I felt like my brain was going to explode. But discovering the food sensitivities and eliminating a lot of foods, going on an elimination diet, changed my health.
So tell us about the foods that you eliminated to help yourself.
My first elimination started with soy, and then I realized, well, gluten really closely related to those symptoms of the soy symptoms, so I stopped gluten, and then I stopped dairy, and then I stopped corn, because they really created a lot of symptoms, especially skin sensitivities like hives and psoriasis. That was a real problem until eliminating those top allergens cleared my skin. And even now, if I try something new and my skin reacts, I know to look at those ingredients further. So I started food journaling and writing everything down so that I can more closely see what these foods were and what they were causing in symptoms.
Well, you make it very easy for people to have this journal. And could you tell us more about this journal?
In the beginning of the book, it really describes how you're going to journal what foods that are inflammatory that you want to avoid and what foods are non-inflammatory. So it has a scoring system of how many inflammatory ingredients you put in your body a day. You want to get an A+, you want to have 0 ingredients, but you can live in an A to a B or a C lifestyle, but does that really make you feel good? What foods cause symptoms? What makes you not feel amazing? And to have a guideline where every day is mapped out, what you need to write down, and how you feel, to how you sleep, how you exercise. It's all there. So it's really a tool for people just to go ahead and start. And it's hard to do, only because it's hard to hold ourselves accountable, but the tool is there.
I can see that this makes us accountable. I like that word. You are being very in tune with your own body, listening to your own body.
Yeah, absolutely.
Which, that is a wonderful skill and has helped you to be able to have these horses. Mm-hmm. Could you tell us about that?
Yes, my background is all in therapeutic riding. I used to ride every day, ride 4 horses a day, and teach people with disabilities to use the horse as their tool to walk, to communicate. And for me to have it come full circle is a big part of my journey, to now ride horses as my own therapy, where I used to teach to women who had MS to use that horse as a tool for their therapy, and now that I do it, I can do it with more ability than they were able to, and that's where I want to stay. I want to stay healthy enough to ride the way I ride now and not deteriorate, so that makes it that much more important for me to stay on track with my diet, to keep food journaling forever, I think, to hold myself accountable so that I can ride and be in the condition that I am now.
Oh, that sounds wonderful for the rest of your life, having this journal of your life at being in tune with your body. I'm really inspired, and you are a very courageous person.
Thank you.
Is there anything more that you wanted to share?
What's important for me to share is that people don't wait to be sick before they take their health into their own hands. Don't wait for a diagnosis. Start now to feel your best before you're sick, and tell other people to do the same. So we just create a ripple effect, making one more person healthy at a time.
Yes, prevention, that is a key. I want to thank you so much for taking the time. Now, how can people find out how they can order this book? Give us your website.
Yes. TheFlogJournal.com is to find out more about the book, but it is available on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and mostly any database that a bookstore has. They can find it.
Thank you so much, Angela, for sharing with us today your journey.
Thank you.